brilliant of Queensland victories at the Carnival, and that's a good one for you, Tony. That's a big one. And Tino won the Newman Cup.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Final Gallop. It is episode 372 and is proudly supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. Today we are going to preview our runners for Magic Millions Prelude Raceday at Eagle Farm on Saturday. Morning, Tony, on this last day of 2025. What a year it's been for the stable.
Yeah, good morning, Claire. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it has been a big year. Obviously, we started off with Magic Millions.
Yep.
Zarastro Hidden Wealth. On the Magic Millions got put back
Yes,
a little bit, so it was a Friday evening Magic Millions. That was a great start to the year. Then obviously, well, for me, the highlight, the Newman Cup with Antino in the Winter Carnival was a massive highlight. And then another Group 1 in the spring with Transatlantic, another emerging horse also I've liked for some time. So it's been a really big year on the front of big races for us, which is something we really wanted to achieve as a stable. And then obviously we're rolling through our summer carnival, and hopefully we can finish the year off. We finished the year off well last Saturday, and hopefully we can start the year with a bang at Magic Millions next year.
And what about your induction into the Hall of Fame? That was a bit of a highlight.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a surprise. You sort of tricked me well and truly there here at the stables. Yeah, the Hall of Fame was a highlight, so much so that I split my head open getting out of the car, getting in there. So there's plenty of highlights. I don't know if the head split was one of them, but no, it's been a massive year. But like, we've got an awesome team here, and you know, and a lot of good owners to thank, and some really nice horses to work with. So, yeah, it's been a great year, and hopefully bigger and better in 26.
Absolutely. And looking back to last Saturday, another highlight was added to the CV of Hidden Wealth with his third stakes win. Yeah,
well, we spoke of him a second ago, starting the year off well, and he's finished the year off well for us with another stakes win. So he's won 2 stakes races this summer. He's a horse I'm exceptionally proud of. He's had a bit of adversity throughout his career, this horse, and to be still doing the job like he is with 60 kegs on his back now, he's doing a great job. So he's one of our leading lights heading into the Magic Millions Carnival.
Absolutely. On to the preview of our runners at Eagle Farm on Saturday. The rail will be back in the true position. The track is currently a soft 5 with the forecast for a shower or two daily for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's interesting. The track held that soft 5 rating on Saturday, which was good. It's the first time we've done that all summer. I think that had a lot to do with the cooler day. We didn't get a lot of rain leading into it, but we had that cooler day. So with that temperature dropped down a bit of cloud cover, particularly early in the day, it just held that moisture in the track, and it was a really good racetrack on Saturday. Like, obviously summer tracks can get firm when you get, you know, hot weather and windy conditions, but when the weather was on our side last Saturday, the surface was really, really good.
Was. Okay, we kick off in race 5 on Saturday, so you'll have a little bit of time to see what the track's going to play like, and it is the Magic Millions shootout over the 2100 metres, and we have Felix the Scat running in this, 52 kilos, Mark Duplessis riding barrier 8. He did sit close to the speed last start and plugged away okay over the Eagle Farm 1800, and he's only beaten less than 3 lengths. He does meet the winner 3.5 kilos better and should appreciate the rise in trip here. Yeah,
well, Saturday the later start is a big plus for me. It's little Boydie's birthday on Saturday, turns 6, so I might even get a little bit of birthday cake before we get to the races, and hopefully Felix can give us a good start to the day. I just thought the other day he box seated, and that's not him. He's a horse who got ridden in a certain pattern. He's got to find his legs the first half of a race, look to get to the outside and come with one run. That's how he raced really well in the winter. That's how all his good runs have been. No fault of Mark's the other day. He jumped, and we just felt on a negative speed that we'd be able to just posse up there, but it just doesn't suit him.
No.
So he'll go back to his more traditional pattern, his more style, and you'll see a big performance from him. He drops he's got a lovely light weight on his back. He's very fit. He's really peaking in the prep. If you look at him now, he looks fantastic. So he's peaking in his preparation. He's there to run his best race all prep this Saturday.
Okay. We then go to race 6, which is the Listed Magic Millions Nudgee Stakes for the fillies and mares over 1200 metres. A race you've won twice with Tina Molina and Salatine. Eligible winners can earn a wildcard exemption into the Magic Millions fillies and mares race. We have 3 runners this year. We'll start with Liquor. She'll carry 55.5 kilos. Tim Clark rides barrier 5. Improved first up to second up, only just beaten over the 1100 metres last start, and this will be her first time out over the 1200.
Interesting, those 2 mares that won this race, they both won wildcards. Tina Molina and Salatine, both homebreds. So it's a little fun fact that you missed, Lockie. But yeah, it's an interesting race, this mares race, with the set weights and penalties. There are a couple of mares getting better than ours. But I think it's a good even race for all 3 of mine. We'll touch on Liquor first, which you mentioned. She hasn't been down to the 1200, but I love the way she hit the line at 1100. I don't know whether she was attacking the line or Fleetwood was pulling up, one of the two, but she was really good through the line. She made it very interesting at the Gold Coast the other night. She's obviously a mare that'll take up a forward position. She's very quick out.
Yep.
Her record at 1,000 is great. You'd probably worry about her a little bit at Eagle Farm, but her record at Eagle Farm has been very, very good. So I think the track suits her. 1,200 is obviously a query until she wins over it, but I'm very, very happy the way she's going.
Okay, Give Giggles is the next one, 55.5 kilos, Angela Jones rides, and she's drawn barrier 8. She was caught in an awkward spot on the inside last start at the Gold Coast when she was first up. She does love this track and distance.
Loves Eagle Farm, real Eagle Farm horse. She's got no room at the coast at a crucial time. Should have finished right there with the winner and the second horse.
Absolutely.
So I got no doubt, she should have run top 3. She should have been right there.
Yeah.
So Eagle Farm suits, she'll posse up into a lovely spot. She'll be anywhere in the first 3 pairs, got a lovely racing pattern, and more importantly, she loves Eagle Farm. She's a really good top 3 chance in the race, but just not as well suited at the set weights and pens.
Okay. Sunset Dreaming is the third one, 55.5 kilos, with Craig Williams riding barrier 9. Only beaten half a length last start in the Just Now, but is worse off at the weights in this.
Yeah, she is. Obviously the winner of that race of Nations is the one to beat here at the set weights and pens, in my opinion. That mare's going really well. If it was 1,400, geez, I'd be hard to hold out, but I wanted to keep her at mare's grade, so we kept her at 1,200. She looks fantastic. Hopefully a bit of Willow Magic can get us over the line because she's in good order. I don't really want to split them. I think ours one will be far away from each other.
Okay.
They're going to be thereabout. I think it's a really competitive mares race. I just wish it was a handicap. Handicap conditions would suit me better, but very competitive race.
Okay. Race 7 is the Group 3 Magic Millions Rogue Plate for 3-year-olds over the 1,300 metres. You won this race with Tiger Heart a few seasons back. We have 2 runners this year. We'll start with Lockyer, who'll carry 57 kilos. Angela Jones will ride him, and they'll jump from barrier 8. Was well beaten first up over the 1,200 metres by some good ones over the shorter trip. He is fitter for an impressive trial win last week, and will like the step out and trip.
Tiger Heart won this race when it was at Doomben on a very, very wet track.
Yes.
Really wet track.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he wasn't paid up for Magic Millions.
No.
I think he would have won the Guineas that year.
Yes.
He was absolutely flying that horse.
He was, yeah.
Lockyer, first up run, forget about it. It's just messy, got right back and showed little interest. Took him back to the trials in between. He was brilliant, ridden forward in the trial, jumped, let him flow. I think his work since has been fantastic. I'm really happy with him. The step up in distance is a big plus. Keen to ride him much closer.
Okay.
Don't want to see him out the back just doing nothing and thinking about other things. Want to see his mind on the job and rolling. And I think you'll see him ridden much more positively, much closer in the run. You'll see a much, much better performance.
Okay, the other runner we have is Hi Barbie. She'll carry 55 kilos. Tim Clark will ride, and they are jumping out of barrier 11. It was a very good run last start in the mode plate for 5th, and had a tick over trial last week.
Just never draws a gate. No. Had she drawn a gate in the mode, I think she's just about there. Her run was awesome. She was wide and went early and worked, and the form around that mode will be pretty good. Like, she was the run of the race, I thought, She sort of went with the favourite Sylph, but had to come much wider, much earlier, and just did way too much work. She's had a trial in between, finished right in the back of Lockyer. Blinkers go on. Her biggest problem is Eagle Farm. She just doesn't race well here. So I'm hoping Timmy Clark, who only rode her in the Magic Millions as a 2-year-old, can get the job done on her. She's a big filly. I'm sure she's going to make a nice horse, but it's definitely going to be as a late 3-year-old, a 4-year-old year. Hopefully he can bring some magic, because the barriers are really frustrating with her. For me, Lockyer goes on top because she's not run good at Eagle Farm. I don't know why.
Okay. Race 8 is the Magic Millions Buffering, which is run over 1,400 metres, and Transatlantic won this race for us 12 months ago. This year we'll have Rockribbed in it with 57.5 kilos, and Ryan Maloney will be in the saddle. And what's a barrier 8? It's another barrier 8. Going for a triple crown of feature wins for the summer is Rockribbed. Won the Tats recognition 2 starts ago, and then fought off Rothfire to win the Lockyer Stakes last start. Yeah,
he's like hidden wealth, another old boy in the yard. He's won 2 stakes races this summer, and he's going for his 3rd, and I can't see why he can't. I think it's a very competitive race. There's more speed in this race than what there was a couple of weeks ago. That doesn't worry him. He can be wherever. He doesn't have to lead. He can lead, he can be outside lead, he can be 1-1, wherever in the first 4 or 5 pairs. The good thing about the horses that have pace, they've all got very good experienced senior jockeys on. So I think it'll be relatively enough controlled. He'll lob into that spot, into the first 5, wherever Ryan feels he's comfortable. He looks fantastic. He couldn't look any better. It's hard to say he's improved again, but I think he looks better into this run than what he did. He's just built throughout his preparation. He's as good now as what he's been his previous 2 wins. So I'm really happy with him. Any cut in the ground, I know some of the other horses are aided by it as well, but he is definitely aided by cutting the ground. Like to win on, on a 3 the other day was very unusual for him. He's a horse that loves to get that toe into the ground. So he's another really live chance. Yeah, he doesn't meet Rothfire that well at the weights again because of the set weights and pens, but his rating's sneaking up. So he's actually better placed than a lot of horses in this race. So no, he's a really good chance once more.
Okay. We go to race 10 now, which is the benchmark handicap, benchmark 78 handicap over the 1200 metres. We have Hal in this, who's a friendly little character behind us there. He'll carry 59.5 kilos with apprentice Jai Williams' 3 kilo claim, and he will jump from barrier 10. Had to work hard last start at the Gold Coast in the Open 1100. Claim will help in this, out to 1200 metres. And you did have him nommed in Sydney, but he's definitely going here.
Yeah, he'll run here. I think 1200 here. Just the 78 with the claim without having to travel down and back, I think suits him.
Yep.
He will probably head to Sydney during the Magic Millions Carnival at some stage. Being not a Magic Millions horse, we'll have to deviate away from here. But this race should get him back in form, this horse. He looks well. He's drawn slightly awkward again. Jai's riding really well.
He is, yes.
So, keen to give him an opportunity here on this horse because he is riding lots of winners. With his 3 kilo claim, he gets in the race really well. I wouldn't say he's fully a one-trick pony, but he does like to jump and roll and use his dominance up on pace. And that's what we'll endeavour to try and do here at 1200. Eagle Farm's a good track for him. 1200's better than that 1100 at the coast, where those open horses were just humming, you know. This is a big drop down in grade from that race at the Gold Coast. With the claim, he gets in well. I think he's really well placed. He could be my best chance on the card.
Okay. We are into the final furlong of this week's Final Gallop. Who is your best winning chance on the card?
Well, I think it could be Hell. I'd love to have drawn a little bit kinder, but I am really happy with him. I think with the positive ride and just the way he's come on, he could be my best chance. But I wouldn't rule out Rockribbed, knocking him off in the big one. I think he's in really, really good nick, this horse. So I think we've got a few good chances. We're more each way, I think, Saturday than we are anything else. So, I thought if you played like a Felix, a Scat each way, Rockribbed each way and Hell each way, you're thereabouts for the day.
So they're your each way chances.
They're the each ways, and you can back them at both totes.
Okay, and your best hits are provincials at Ipswich on Saturday.
Ipswich Saturday, well, without having a really good look at them yet as far as form-wise goes, I haven't, but I thought La Proficia was pretty good at the coast off a wide draw. He seems to have drawn a lot kinder, could run really well in that maiden. He could run really well, and I thought we had some pretty good chances on New Year's Day, which is a provincial meeting. I don't know why, Racing Queensland, if you're watching this or listening, probably don't. Why is it a provincial meeting on New Year's Day? Everywhere else in Australia is metros, and we're ripped a little provincial job in. I don't know why. It's metro prize money, but a provincial meeting. Well, bizarre, midweek metro prize money.
Someone can email us in with an answer to that.
I'm sure you don't watch my dribble on this show, but I think it's bizarre. So I thought we had some good chances up there. I thought in the Class 2 1200, we got 3 really nice runners in. And I thought Blue Allure off a low draw could run really well, and I thought Sexy Time in the 1800 metre maiden. Good run at Ipswich, ready to rock and roll.
Okay. Your best track worker this week?
This week, I thought Zrastro is getting back to where he needs to be. He's still humming along there. No one's got him in their thoughts at the moment, but he's still on target for the snippets at this stage. He was great. I thought of the runners. Liquor was very consistent to what she's been like, which is what I wanted to see, and I thought he was really good. Hell as well. So we had a really good morning, a Tuesday morning. It was nice and smooth, and everything went to plans, and we had some nice horses jump out as well. Golden Boom, his jump out was very good. He's on target for the Syndicate next week.
Okay. Now it is time for Cav's Corner, which is supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. Both Cav and Maddie missed their multis last week by a solitary leg and remain locked 1-1 in their head-to-head battle for the summer. Let's head over to Cav's Corner with Maddie for this week's multis.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mad Maddie's Multi. This week I'm going to Saturday's meeting. I'm going Liquor a place into Rockribbed a place. Now Cav's back hopping along on his crutches doing well. So we're over to Cav's Corner for him to tell you what his multi is for the week. Thank you.
Welcome to Cavs Corner. No joy last week, only got that one leg in. This week we'll travel to Sunny Coast on Thursday. We'll go Blue Allure top 3. And then on Saturday we'll travel to Eagle Farm and we'll go Give Giggles top 3. Good punting, guys. And I would like to wish everybody a happy and safe 2026. Good luck, guys.
So Cav's gone Blue Allure on Thursday, top 3, and to Give Giggles top 3 on Saturday. Maddie's gone Liquor a Place into Rockribbed a Place.
Oh, Liquor the Place.
Yeah.
I didn't know she would. That 1200 metre hasn't ticked that box.
Yeah.
But her record, I see the Eagle Farm record has been great. So,
Yeah.
they're worth a punt. I think there's a bit of value there. Maddie's multi last week. I don't know what value she had in that. That
None.
was a bizarre one, but
Yeah.
that's good value.
Yeah.
Cavs is very, is a pretty good multi. Give Giggles with that really good Eagle Farm record,
Yeah.
particularly track and trip. And Blue Allure, you'd think back to 1200 off a low draw with her runs spaced. I think the key to her is me spacing her runs.
Yeah.
She looks fantastic. So I could give credence to both multis, although I'd probably be holding my breath with Liquor that last 100.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Tony, Happy New Year to you, and hopefully the start of 2026 can be a winning one for the stable.
Yeah, same to you, Claire. I certainly won't see it in. I'll see it in the back of my eyelids. You're pretty well the same, I'm
Yep.
sure.
Yep.
But for those of you out there, have a great New Year. If you're going to see it in, enjoy yourself. And hopefully we can bring you some winners on New Year's Day and on Saturday as we build up towards what was going to be a big Magic Millions Carnival in 2026.
Yes, absolutely. Best of luck to everyone over the weekend.